Good morning. My name is Paul, and today I'm actually grateful for this great Gatorade Zero bottle because these have been impossible to find lately. I don't know if there's like a Gatorade shortage or something, but this is what I'm grateful for today. That and New Day of Life. Welcome to day 3 of 300 and something days until the day before I get married, where I bring you value to your life, to your business, and particularly when we're talking about SEO and ads and marketing and all that kind of stuff. So today I wanted to talk about when it comes to your life and your business, the phrase "you're doing too much," right? You're doing too much. You're doing too much. And so the reason why this came to me, and I think really you're gonna get this in a second, but the reason why this came to me was because I was thinking about I didn't get to go to bed until 5 o'clock this morning, and because I didn't get to go to bed until 5 o'clock this morning, I wasn't able to do my regular routine. Usually I start it at about 7:15, 7:30, but I didn't get to start until 12, right? And I noticed it actually took me, what usually takes me about 30 minutes, took me an hour to do from 12 o'clock, right? So right now it's 1:16. Usually you'd see these live videos about 9 a.m., but my routine was pushed back a little bit. Why? Because I was doing too much yesterday. I was doing too much last night. And I thought about how, this kind of actually affects a lot of our clients' businesses. It actually affects a lot of our clients' stuff because y'all end up doing way too much, you're doing way too much and getting way too little of return. So let me explain it this way. For the people who are willing to scale back, for the people who are willing to simplify, change will become your biggest blessing in your business when it comes to SEO and marketing. Here's why. I think we get really, really caught up. We get really super caught up in wanting to be everywhere, which again, visibility is important, but is it effective? Right? So you want to be able to be seen everywhere. For example, these videos that I do, I have been recording them as of this moment on Facebook, but you might see them on Instagram. You might see them on my personal page. You might see them on my business page. But I've simplified it to this. I'm going to always come live as of this moment on Facebook, and then I'll be able to disperse them there. You might hear them on the podcast at some point, but I've simplified it. So even though I'm visible here, even though I'm visible on Instagram, even though I'm visible on the podcast, even though I'm visible on TikTok, even though I'm visible on all these platforms, on Google, on YouTube, I still simplify, so I focus on here. And I think that's where a lot of people tend to get caught up thinking, okay, I need to figure out my SEO game. I need to figure out my ads game. I need to figure out my marketing game. So I need to do everything at the same time all at once. And you end up breaking your business. Honestly, you end up breaking your business because you're doing too much. And so this is what I wanted to come and talk to you about today, just because I think if I could give you 1 to 2 strategies to simplify your process, you'll be able to take that and utilize that to grow, right? We need to do less. Y'all ever heard that phrase? Do less, right? We need to do less and allow yourselves to be in a position where you can actually grow. We've had to do that in our business, by the way. So I'm not saying this from a high horse up above perspective. I'm saying this from this is real life, and we've had to do it in both businesses. We've had to do less because it's allowed us to be able to impact more. And that's what it is. That's what it's about at the end of the day. So first strategy is this. When it comes to a lot of your marketing, I promise you, no matter how much somebody says you need to do this, just do one thing, okay? Your people will find you where your people will find you. But do just one thing. I had a conversation yesterday where somebody was saying, they haven't gotten online and they want to be able to post, but they have this anxiety. And that's my advice. Just start off. Just do one thing and use that one thing to affect everything else. Because if your customers, if your people, if your fans, whatever, are on Facebook and you do the Facebook Live, they'll find you on Facebook. And then you could take that live like I'm doing and put it somewhere else. I promise you, as soon as I get off Facebook Live, I'm not trying to get on Instagram at this moment. I'm not trying to get on Instagram and do an Instagram live. I'm not getting TikTok and do a TikTok live. I'm not about to get on YouTube and do a YouTube live. This is day 3 of 300 and whatever days. I'm not about to do all that. I'm about to spend so much time doing everything, but I want to be able to use this one effective message to get everybody else everywhere they are. Feel me? So that's strategy number 1. Strategy number 2 is this. Go and see if you can actually find yours, like what page on Google or whatever search engine you use. Now, if you're out here using like Bing, Yahoo, that's your business. I'm not going to judge you. But go ahead and look yourself up on Google. Look your business up on Google. Search. If you're in physical therapy, go ahead and search physical therapy services or physical therapy clinic or physical therapy, whatever, in your area and see what comes up. See if you can actually find yourself and what page you're on. That's the first key indicator. From there, you should be able to, and you can DM me, by the way, free of charge. I'll actually give you some tips. But you can actually utilize wherever you are. So if you're in page 3, you can figure out what it is that people on page 1 are doing and start to do something that either complements that or something that's on the upside of that, right? Maybe a competition kind of thing. Find something that's on the opposite side of that so you can put yourself in front of these people. Now, these are not the SEO secrets where they're going to get you to page 1 automatically. If you want to do that, DM us. We'll talk about if you're the right fit. But ultimately, understand by doing too much, you're actually hurting your business. And think about this, even in our lives. I was doing way too much yesterday, right? Woke up, didn't go to bed, first of all, until 3 in the morning, Saturday morning. Woke up at 6 something, was up until like 5 o'clock this morning. And because of doing all that, I missed out on being able to get effective sleep. I missed out on being able to wake up early, get my walk in. I missed out on, which I'm going to get in, by the way. I missed out on being able to actually do my routine in 30 minutes versus an hour. Because now, after this video, I got to go and read this book. By the way, it's a dope book. Because that's part of my routine. So do less. That's essentially what I'm saying here. My message to you today is do less. You're doing too much. And by doing too much, you're actually hurting the results you think you're going to get. So find that one thing, do that one thing, and extrapolate from there. Peace.